Hey, Appius, it's time for lunch.
Okay, Star Force, I'm coming.
Appius, look behind you.
Who said that? Is anyone else in here?
Mother slip up.
Oh my god. Star Force, I can't leave this room yet. There's a bit of a situation going on.
What kind of situation?
You don't want to know. I'm just gonna lock the door.
Yes, who?
God damn it, what do you want from me?
I want either a fight to the death, or something a bit different. I would like for you to review Mother, or Earthbound Beginnings for me.
Wait. Speaking of Mother, this actually reminds me of the first scene from the first game. If that's what you're trying to do, that's awesome. Although I will admit that a fight to the death is not what I want right now.
Then what are you waiting for? Just review the first game in the Mother series, then I will let you go.
You got it, Lamp. I'll just start with a little history of the game before I actually review it. Okay, so Mother, the first game in the cult classic Earthbound series, which happens to be my favorite series of video games, is a game created by Shigesato Itoi, who is actually a major cultural figure in Japan, being Nintendo's copywriter as well as voice acting in some successful animations. But outside of Japan, he is best known for creating, you guessed it, Earthbound, aka Mother. You see, Itoi was said to have gotten the idea of Earthbound from another game, Dragon Quest, a game that was already pretty successful and well known, and still is today. But when Itoi suggested the idea to Nintendo, it probably didn't go too well, because apparently he was crying as he drove back home. But as luck would have it, the guys at Nintendo decided to work on Mother, and soon enough it was released.
Keep on going, you're about to reach my favorite part.
Oh yeah, right. Well, you see, apparently, Nintendo was about to release Mother in America shortly after its Japanese release, but due to issues with money, as well as the upcoming SNES, Nintendo decided not to release Mother to the rest of the world due to the possibility of wasting money. So we had to wait around 25 years for Mother to finally come to us. But wait, we still got it. Earlier this year, Mother was finally localized and had a worldwide release, under the new title Earthbound Beginnings. So although we did have to wait over 2 decades for the game to be released to the US, we finally got it. You know, it's better late than never. Alright, so, now that our little history lesson is done and over with, we can finally get to the game itself. Earthbound Beginnings is about a boy named Ninten who has powers called PSI, who must save America from the forces of the alien Yeeg, better known as Gigas. Ninten is also aided by 3 other people named Lloyd, Anna, and Teddy, and they each have their own abilities and talents that help Ninten along his way. One thing that makes Earthbound Beginnings unique is that it's an RPG set in the modern era. While most RPGs take place in a fantasy or sci-fi environment, the game is also pretty playful, and has a ton of pop culture references, from having already popular songs to mentioning characters from famous movies. Earthbound Beginnings, and the Earthbound series in general, is regarded by many as a light-hearted parody RPG, with a ton of random and fun elements. And even the enemies are random. Of course, Earthbound isn't without its flaws. It's a bit bland at first, before you can get past the cemetery part, where things do get better, and it's simply not an easy game. Also, it's not as colorful and cheerful as its successor, Mother 2, or simply the Earthbound we all came to know and love. But nonetheless, Earthbound Beginnings is still a really good game. It has action, references, humor, adventure, even romance. If you do ever decide to get to Earthbound Beginnings, it's available for about $7 on the Wii U eShop. It's well worth it. It's a great start to Earthbound, and it's great for any RPG fan looking for a more unique game that's distinct from the usual fantasy feel. I suggest you get it if you like RPGs. Anyways, it's about time I get going for lunch. So, yeah, lamb thing. Will you let me go now?
Ugh, fine. I'll let you go. But soon, I do want you to review Earthbound, as in the second game soon.
I got it. But first, there are some other things I wanna review.